I've been blessed to have many incredible teachers in my life, coaches and educators that really just helped to shape me as a human being. But when I think about one particular professor, it's probably, I would go with one of my colleagues here at Harvard now, and that's Professor Cornel West. It's when I was a graduate student and he was a professor at Princeton. And I remember I was really shaped by the African-American preaching tradition. That was my first intellectual tradition. It's the tradition that taught me to think big thoughts and to raise important and even embarrassing questions. It's the tradition that helped me think rhythmically and musically. And so I remember when I was in graduate school, I was pretty insecure about my writing because I felt like I did not write like others of some of my classmates and colleagues. And so I can remember submitting a paper to Professor West, and it was a really bad imitation of kind of Stuart Hall meets Aristotle on a bad day. It was, long paragraphs, hyphen, semicolon, sentences that were just run on, going way too long. And Professor West called me in, and he said, now, Jonathan, I've heard you before, and I've heard you in the pulpit before, and what I'm reading here, this is not your voice. This is not who you are. And after sharing my insecurities with him about my own tradition, he, with so much love and so much compassion, began to expound on the genius of that tradition, and actually told me that the same thing that got you here, that's the same thing, my dear brother, that will keep you here and will propel you forward. And so it's for that reason that I never forget, and I never try to miss a moment with my own students now, to affirm their backgrounds and let them know that there's many types of brilliance and genius in this world. And it's just a matter of us being able to have the courage to unlock the potential, but also the traditions that help to form us and make us who we are.